What is up there, SEO pros? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a mega simple tutorial for SEO noobs. I'm going to be showing you where to start if you are brand new to SEO, or if you have been doing SEO and you just don't necessarily know where to go at this point. So before I get into this, I do recommend you check out the White Hat SEO network. The link for this will be in the description. As a community of other people just like you who want to do SEO or do SEO, and we talk about SEO here. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So the first thing is you're going to want to learn the SEO acronyms. Now, all of the links to the stuff I'm going to be sharing in here are in the description. So for instance, learn the SEO acronyms there's going to be a tutorial next to that right here in the description, which is just going to be a video of me explaining the different acronyms in SEO. The reason why this is important is because you're going to start hearing things like conversion rate optimization or CRO. You're going to hear things like crawl budget, crawl rates, schema markup, just a bunch of crazy stuff, social media marketing or SMM, SEM, which is search engine marketing. It's really important that you learn these things because it's going to be really confusing when you're trying to learn from people and you have no idea what they're talking about. So I would say start there if you're brand new. If you already know a little bit about SEO, you can skip this step. Now, number two, you're going to want to learn the SEO basics straight out of Google's page quality guidelines. Now, some of you guys don't know, but Google came out with this page rating guidelines that it uses for internal purposes. It's this huge guide. It's like 140 pages. And I pretty much just read everything out of it and simplified it for you guys so you don't have to like spend all the time learning it like I did. I literally fell asleep like 8 times while I was reading it. And here's an hour-long video of me going through breaking down the most important aspects of it and just pretty much giving it to you like on exactly what Google's asking for in terms of you know, what it's looking for with most of its algorithms. So I would really take a second to watch that video if I were you. It's 100% free, and it would be really helpful even if you haven't, if you know a little bit about SEO but you haven't read the 140 pages they came out with about a year ago. All right, next we got use a content management that doesn't suck, which is usually WordPress, what I recommend, and sometimes Squarespace if you're just brand new. However, even Squarespace is sort of like Apple and doesn't respect its users' freedoms. So I would definitely recommend learning WordPress and sticking with a theme probably to start out with something like Divi or was it Aveda or Veda? I can't remember the other one. Unfortunately, we're on Squarespace, so I can't tell you too much here, but if you were to learn a content management system and start with one, it would be WordPress. Now, number 4 will be start ranking your own business before trying to go for other people's businesses. Local businesses is the best. When I first got started, I was doing I was trying to rank a computer repair business, and that's why I actually ranked this business, Reliable Computer Help. Even if you end up not using it, you can always sell it. This is actually probably going to sell for $3 grand this month, and an iPhone repair site that I started already sold for $3 grand about 3 or 4 months ago. This kind of takes away the risk from doing client SEO when you've never done SEO before. So if you're brand new, I really would recommend starting out with something easy like local. And for more information on how to do that kind of thing, there's actually a course that I should have put in here, where I have a local course that you could go check out, which shows how I was able to rank for SEO in my city step by step. The next tip, let me just put that in there, is to join an SEO community. We of course have an SEO community, as I was showing you before in the beginning of the video. If you don't want to join that one, I don't really care. There's a ton of other communities out there like White Hat SEO. There's also the SEO Signals Lab. The point is, though, is that you join a community where you can ask questions, because one of the biggest things is being able to interact with other people who are in your industry. It's going to really help you gauge where you're at with things by seeing what other people are doing. All right, number 6 is to get a few SEO tools. Now, if you can't afford SEO tools yet and you're just brand new, or maybe you've been doing SEO for a while but you just can't afford them, stick with the free tools. If you can afford them, though, I would definitely check out some of the paid tools like Ahrefs. I left a tutorial in here that shows the top 10 SEO tools of all time that I use. Some of these are free, and in the future I will be making a video on how on the top SEO tools that are free. So if you want to see that, make sure you leave me a comment, let me know. Number 7 is learn how to do keyword research. So this is really important. You really want to figure out how to do keyword research based off user intent and user experience. If you don't know what that means, check out the video I did with the link next to it, number 7, which will show you exactly how I do keyword research internally and how I'm able to find highly profitable keywords without spending a ton of time, looking at a bunch of different keyword research sites. And literally it's only like a 10-minute thing that I do, but it's like the ultimate keyword research strategy in my opinion. All right, number 8 is to pay for decent hosting. So if you're running a site and the load times are super slow because you're only paying $5 a month to GoDaddy, I would try to get something like HostGround, which you're paying more like $20 or $30 a month, unless you're paying annually, which brings it down cheaper. But in that scenario, you're getting really fast load times. I also put a discount code here if you guys want to use that to get HostGround. Number 9 is to learn how to do an SEO audit. So all of the money that I make is based off first doing an SEO audit. If you don't know how to do an SEO audit, again, there's a tutorial right there so you know how to do it. This is literally the lowest barrier to entry that you can use to get clients in the door, show them exactly what needs to happen on their site, and then be able to fix the things that are going to be going on with their site based off that audit. And lastly, invest in a few courses. I obviously have courses. If you don't want to go with the courses that I have, doesn't bother me. There are other great courses out there. I'm actually going to be creating a video soon in the near future going over the top 10 SEO courses of all time. I would say out of all my courses, if you were to get one, it would be the beginner to advanced course, which I did leave a link here. Just pretty much going over all the things you're going to need to know starting out, like the acronyms we were talking about, keyword research, on-page basics, off-page, technical SEO, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much what you're going to want to do. This is your roadmap for if you're brand new starting out, or if you're just trying to take your SEO game to the next level. Like I said, you can skip some of these steps if you already know them, but I would definitely just recheck if I were you and see if you're up to date on all of this. Thank you for your time, and if you want to leave a comment, make sure you do so and let me know what you think. All right, guys. Until next time, happy SEOing.